The 2024 Los Angeles Dodgers are overrated and are not as good as the public is making them out to be. Stay tuned to find out why. A lot of things have to go right for them to win the World Series as easy as people think they will win it. In the 2024 MLB offseason, the Los Angeles Dodgers spent over $1 billion in free agency, bringing in Shohei Ohtani for a whopping $700 million, which then leads to them bringing in top starting pitcher in the market, fellow countryman Yoshinobu Yamamoto, for $300 million, while also adding the likes of Teoscar Hernandez, Lance Lynn, and James Paxton, while bringing back guys like Joe Kelly and Clayton Kershaw. Now, the Dodgers lineup. There's nothing to contend here. It's a really good lineup. They are dangerous. It's a top three lineup in baseball, if not the best lineup in baseball, top to bottom. Obviously, you have the top three, the three-headed monster of Betts, Freeman, and Ohtani. Good thing about those guys that I have no worries about is that they stay healthy. They will all play 150 games each year, and I expect Ohtani to do the same since he doesn't have to worry about pitching this year. Behind them, though, you got Will Smith, top three catcher in baseball, if not the best catcher in baseball. Max Muncy, who is a solid bat. Teoscar Hernandez, another solid bat that they acquired in free agency. After that, you have 2023 Rookie of the Year candidate James Outman, Gavin Lux, and Jason Hayward / Chris Taylor. If Gavin Lux can finally have a fully healthy season, and he can produce like he did in the minors when he was a top prospect in baseball a few years ago, this lineup is going to be a nightmare to face. Now, moving on to the bullpen. Their bullpen is solid. Really no big name guys, but some solid pieces that can hold their own, along with Evan Phillips, their projected closer that could take a big step and become a big name closer this year. Before we move on, though, we would really appreciate it if you guys could hit that like button, subscribe, and give us your thoughts in the comment section down below how you think the Dodgers 2024 season will go. This really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm, while you can also stay in touch with us and know when we drop our next videos. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Help us out. Thank you. Now, here is where I have an issue with this Dodgers team. Their starting rotation. Their rotation is full of question marks, and you have no idea where you're going to get out of it because it is a bunch of guys who haven't done it yet or are injury prone. First one, Yamamoto. First year in the major leagues. Was he a stud in Japan? Yes. Can he be a stud here? Yes. Does he have the stuff to be a stud here? Yes. But he has not done it yet. So we don't know until he actually goes out there and has some regular season games under his belt. I am betting on the guy, though. I like him a lot. I like his stuff. He is nasty. But we have to see the numbers. Therefore, it's technically an unknown. Tyler Glasnow, injury prone, has pitched over 100 innings twice in his 8-year career, and that was 111 innings and 120 innings. He has the qualities to be a stud, but I'm just not willing to bet on him staying healthy for over 120 innings, which is what the Dodgers need from him, in my opinion, because we haven't seen it. I'm sorry, but nobody is selling me on that until he does that, and then he does it again. Multiple years of it, I want to see before I buy in on this guy. I just don't think he could stay healthy. He hasn't shown it. Bobby Miller, young stud from the Dodger system, had a 3.76 ERA over 124 innings in his first year in the big leagues. Last year, Miller pitched 2 years in the minors before being called up, and he threw 56 innings in 2021 and 112 innings in 2022. So, is he another guy hovering around the 120 inning pitch for a season? Can he give the Dodgers more than that? We don't know. That seems to be the overwhelming question with this rotation is we don't know. Then you have guys like James Paxton, who threw 96 innings last year, but before that, the last time he pitched more than 20 innings was in 2019. So what are they going to get from him? Then you got Clayton Kershaw, just had surgery on his shoulder, and they expect him to return in the summer. Has always pitched great when he's been healthy, but how healthy is he going to be? How much does he have left? Once again, we don't know. Gavin Stone, another rookie that came up last year, threw 132 innings totals last year between the minors and the majors. He had a 9 ERA last year in the bigs. I believe it was around 35 innings that he threw in the bigs. He had a 4.74 ERA in the minors over I believe, about 100 innings that he threw in the minors last year. What are they going to get from him? Lastly, Walker Buehler had Tommy John in 2022, late 2022. I believe it was September. And he probably won't be back until 1 to 2 months into the season, according to what I'm hearing. What do they get from him? Everybody has a question mark. Hopefully, you see what I'm saying with all the question marks that the Dodgers have in their rotation. Yes, I know that all teams have their question marks, even though some fans may be blind to them. So I'm not just trying to single out the Dodgers here, but I'm just trying to point out that the lineup will have to do a lot of carrying, in my opinion, and that it will not be as easy as everybody thinks it's going to be. The odds for the Dodgers, if you like to bet, to win the World Series are at about plus 350, with the Braves behind them at about plus 500. And then everybody else is plus 800 or higher. Everybody thinks it's the Brave or the Dodgers. I don't know, man. That rotation scares me, but let's see what happens. Thank you for tuning in. Please leave a like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment down below. Do you think the Dodgers will win the World Series? Are the Dodgers overrated? Thank you. See you on the next one.